Live from the Fine Arts Building in downtown Chicago, it's the Gameshow Gameshow! Start off this one bringing you fun by meeting our new contestants. From Chicago, he enjoys talking, podcasts, video games, and occasionally solving murders. Please welcome Dropping Loot! Yeah! From Sleepy Hollow, Illinois, wherever that is. His hobbies include sleep, and he also likes to sleep. Please welcome Black David! And he listed already, folks, from Chi-Town. He likes to party and shop. Please welcome Holly. Oh, yeah! Also from Chicago, hobbies include Netflix, and her favorite thing to do is read comics. After my own heart, please welcome Sarah! Hobbies include mansplaining and historically accurate TV shows. She likes to garden and megalomania. Please welcome me! And now, please help me do a big game show. Welcome to our host, Neil Welcome to the Game Show. Our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show off to the test on the collection of TV's favorite game shows on our game show! I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
I am your co-host, Louis Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home a prize, and today's #1 contestant will be crowned today's Game Show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thanks for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah! Yeah!
All right, Ethan, are you ready?
I am, after that delayed second.
B, megalomania is right next to my heart. We've got 6 categories on the board. Those are boy bands, show us your match this pose, famous underwear, Disney movies, and U.S. history. Please pick a category and point value.
Boy bands, 2 points.
All right, for 2 points, let's take a look at this question. Get your paddles ready. What group is the opposite of old adults off the street? And that was Sarah.
New Kids on the Block.
Is it New Kids on the Block?
Yes!
The opposite of the block. Sarah, you read comics.
Yes.
What are you reading lately?
Batman.
Did you read Batman Damned?
Not yet.
Oh.
I know what happens though.
Yeah, there's definitely an echelon in there.
Oh yes.
There's definitely an echelon.
Yes.
Sarah, you've got control of the board.
Since you mentioned Batman, Dan, I'll put show us your 3.
All right, for 3 points. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do that thing, then put your paddles out. And for 3 points, you can show us your Hammer Time or Running Man. And that was B. Come on out. We're going to play a tune for you. Yeah! B, you got yourself 3 points. I have control of the board.
Famous underwear for 1 point.
All right, for 1 point, we're going to go #1 in that famous underwear, a form of pranking, often used by older siblings or school bullies, where the victim's underwear is forcibly pulled.
What do they see?
Yep.
Forcibly pulled upwards. All right, it was Sarah.
Wedgie?
Is it a wedgie?
Yes,
there it is. 1 point to you and control of the board.
Disney movies for 2 points.
All right, we're going to go Disney for 2. Who is the nanny that uses an umbrella as her method of transportation? All right, and that was Dropping Loot.
Mary Poppins.
Is it Mary Poppins?
Yes,
Nice.
Right.
You've got 2 points and control of the board.
Disney movies for 4.
All right, for 4 points. If Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dingle hopper, what would she be giving you? And that is Halacey.
A 4.
Is it a fork?
It is
Nice.
a 4.
Right. That puts you in the lead and gives you control of the board.
Show us your for 5 points.
All right, for 5 points, you can show us your breakdance backspin. That's Dropping Loot. Come on down. We'll play a tune for you.
We're still gonna do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, there. You definitely spent some time on the cardboard. Nicely done.
Extra
That-
point for the pose.
That holds you to the straight up lead.
U.S. history for 2.
All right, for 2 points, let's take a look at this question. What month did the United States enter World War II? And that is Black David.
December.
Is it December?
Yes,
December
it is.
7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. Black David, you've got control.
Match this pose 2.
All right, in this category, you're going to see a photograph. If you think you can match that pose, then put your paddle out. And for 2 points, let's see if you can match this pose. That's Halacey. Come on out, show us what you got.
Go face the camera. Face the camera.
Yeah!
Sweep the legs! Sweep the legs!
Roll the board.
I would like Disney movies for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's take a look at this question. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick? That is Halacey.
Cindy.
Is it Cindy? Oh, it is not Cindy.
Wait, you talking about the Robin Williams?
Yes.
Yeah, Flubber.
Oh, I was thinking the Jerry Luke. Okay.
Oh, no, that's the Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
He did Nutty Professor and Flubber. It's okay.
No, the
never mind.
movie.
Okay, it's never mind.
That's
I'm wrong. I'm just talking.
okay. But it is a little robot, and it reminds me of Billy Blanks, and also it's not us, them, me, or you. Oh crap!
Lacey?
Roberta.
Is it Roberta? Oh, Ethan, what's that question? What's
The
that
answer
answer?
we were looking for is Weebo.
Weebo, B,
Oh,
stand
that's
right
right,
here.
right.
It's time for you to spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie. Come on up. Come on up. Stand right here. We're gonna channel on.
Nice
Spin it. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. Oh, no blammies. Oh, no blammies. Oh, no blammies. Oh, no blammies. Dancing with the contestants. Stand right here. You will have to pick a contestant, another contestant that you trust with your life. B, go ahead and pick someone.
If it's nobody in the
All right, drop and move. And B, go ahead and stand right there. You got that? And your job is to dance all the way to me and all the way back in 10 seconds. But this is not just any dance. This is a tango! And here's what's going to happen. All I care about, it does not need to be technically accurate, but all I care is that you're cheek to cheek this way and cheek to cheek that way. You can do the whole thing in 10 seconds. You're both going to walk, yes, cheek to cheek to me, cheek to cheek on the way back. And that, if you can do that, that will be 5 points for each of you. Ready, set, cheek to cheek, and go! All right, Halacey, B, go and take your spots, and now we're going to Black David. What? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I have 10 points.
All right, whose cheek I gotta go with? Black David, you got control.
Extra point.
We're going to go with match this pose for 4.
All right, for 4 points, can you match this
4
pose?
points. Hey.
Oh, God.
Nope, worth 4 points. Nope, worth 4 points.
4 points.
Careful with those pants.
They are nice.
Those are very nice.
Oh, man.
God.
Here we go, Halacey.
Oh.
Come on, Halacey. Yeah! Come on!
All right. You okay there, Halacey? Yeah. All right. Surprise points for you. I will get this.
Hold on. Okay, 1 point for the comedy.
And I am coming over to you, Sarah, to give you control of the board.
Okay, let's go with boy bands for 5.
All right, for 5 points. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group? And that is B.
Menudo.
Is it Menudo?
Yes,
That's
it
5
is.
points for you, B, and control of the board.
Famous underwear for 3 points.
All right, for 3 points. What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? Alright, unfortunately, this is the one that I got.
Unfortunately.
Is unfortunately your answer?
Is it Superman?
Yes.
Yeah! He only recently got it back. He hadn't been wearing it for the last 5 years, so just last month. And we already know what Batman doesn't wear underwear. Alright. Yeah, so, Black David.
Disney movies for 3.
Alright, for 3 points. Remember to keep your paddles down until I finish speaking. Andy is the name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy. And that was Halacey.
Woody.
Is it Woody?
Yes, it is.
Nice, nice. And we will continue with you.
Famous underwear for 5.
Alright, we're going to go deep down into the famous underwear. Name the superhero Mr. Krupp was transformed into by 2 4th grade boys, George and Harold, in this 14-book children's series. And that is B.
I've seen plenty of Captain Underpants.
Is it Captain Underpants?
It is Captain Underpants.
You're trying to tell the reading
My
solo.
daughter.
That's not fair. She's usually a kid today.
That's what it is. You got control of the board.
Okay. How about show us yours for 1?
Alright, for 1 point, you can show us your whip and nay-nay. Alright, Lindsay. Nicely done, Halacey. And it is now time to bring forward Seraph. Time for you to spin the wheel. No whammies! 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 Everyone's got talent. Stand right here, Seraph. Because here at the Game Show, we believe everyone has talents. And when we say talents, we mean quantity, not quality. So, here's a display of 5 different talents for you to show off. We have... Oh, it's longer than I thought. We have this... I was not talking about Batman. We have these juggling balls. I don't say they show... Oh, wait. Okay. We have these juggling balls. We have these finger symbols, often associated with belly dancing. We have this hula hoop. We have this kid's joke book. And we have this guitar. It's got only 5 strings. That's incredibly out of tune. For each of the talents you can show us in 30 seconds, you will walk away with points. With a point up to maximum 5. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Yeah!
Let's go.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Break it.
Break it who?
Don't go breaking my heart.
And that is 5 points for Sarah! I mentioned the 3 points for spinning the wheel. Let's keep our paddles ready. We've got 1 more round of trivia questions. And I'm coming to you, Black David, because I haven't seen you in a while. You're up here, so I can physically aim as hard.
I'm on the sledge up
You
here.
are,
It's-
yes.
It brings height to some
There it
people.
is.
U.S. History 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's take a look at this question. This person was the first African American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. And that is Black David.
My brother, Thurgood Marshall.
Is it Thurgood Marshall?
Can you remove the first half of that statement, sir?
Thank you.
What is Thurgood Marshall?
Fine.
It is
I think he's the one first.
I feel like human beings.
Who is?
There's friendship going on. I trust that. I trust in the friendship, but I'm going to take control away from you and take it to
Show us for 4.
All right, show us your for 4 points. You can show us your silly human trick. If you're a human, you've got a trick, you can show us. Worth 4 points.
Human trick.
He really is.
Drop it, look.
All right, there it is. Drop and loot.
Come on.
Please don't show us what Batman did.
Drop like this.
Tell us what you're going to do.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Tell us what
Let's go and breakdance a little more.
Let's do it.
Want some music?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Alright, that's good. There you go. Go stand. Go stand. Go stand. It's your birthday. There you go. Woo!
Done. You've got control of the board and 5 points.
Disney movies for one.
All right, for 1 point. Let's close out Disney. If Elsa from Frozen got a tattoo of her personal mantra, it would say, and that was Halacey.
Bring the pain.
Is it bring the Just let it go. Is it let it go?
I want to see that. I want to see that. But I'm going to keep playing.
All right, drop it.
U.S. history for one.
All right, for 1 point. What year was the bicentennial? All right, Black David.
1776.
Is it 1776? Oh no, bi means 2.
Origin. 2.
Is it 2? Oh no, bi means 2, cent means 100, ennial means years. So B.
1976.
Is it 1976? It is 1976. 200 years after 1776. And we're giving you control of the board, B.
All right, match this pose for 5 points.
All right, for 5 points, can you match this
Pose
pose?
yourself, Lacey.
Oh God.
Worth 5 points.
Shoot, I'll do
That's from the loop for one out.
This was great dancing.
Let's just keep doing this.
Dance. Oh, what you got? What you got?
Okay.
Do whichever way.
Yeah!
There we go.
And it is now time to call forward Black David to spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie.
No whammies.
No whammies, 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 no whammies. Cinco, stand right here. You're going to play one of our favorite games, and that is something I like to call Stinko. Here's the job. You're going to drop the puck down wherever it lands. You're going to get points, but here's the deal, Black David. I'm going to give you a chance to double that potential score, okay? Inside of this briefcase, you've got pucks. If you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on those pucks, you will double that score. So which briefcase do you want, Black David?
I'm gonna go with the last.
All right, here you go. This is a sweet food item that starts with the letter B. Starts with the letter B.
So it's not broccoli.
It's a sweet food item, so you can put sugar on broccoli again.
That's on your taste buds.
But here's the deal, Black David. You might find this in a pie, and it has a strong color association.
You listening to it?
What is that, Black David?
Blueberry?
Is it blueberry?
It is blueberry.
Yeah, let's drop that down. That's
There you go.
worth double points.
Not that. 6 points!
That brings you to 19, plus 3 for
All right.
And now, we're going to put our paddles away because we won't need them for a little bit. And it's time to do the trivia feud. You're a family, and you're a family. And let's get dropping loot and Seraph right here.
Ooh, I like
Shake
it.
hands, put your hands behind your back. And in just a moment, let's go this way a little bit.
I told you we were wanted.
We are hunted. In just a moment, Ethan Fairbanks is going to read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, ring this bell without breaking my hand. If your response is on the board, then we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense? Seraph and drop a loop.
Yes.
Okay, Ethan.
All right, folks. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her car.
Her car!
That is correct.
Seraph, lay on the side. And Black David, it's tough times at Mattel, so tell us what Barbie would get rid of for money.
Her house?
Her house! Oh! She's a renter. It's a very tough time being a millennial in Logan Square. Halacey.
Ken.
Ken!
Would get rid of him.
I mean, if you want to save money, you get rid of the juice. All right, drop and loot.
Something she will auction off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her furniture.
Her furniture! Oh, all right. So
That is
here's the
also
deal,
right.
Black David. That is yes, it's all thrift store. Black David, we've got 3 answers on the board and only 1 chance left. So if you get this right, we'll continue to play with your team. Otherwise, the other team will get a chance to steal, 10 seconds to confer, and a chance to steal those points. So 3 questions, and here's your chance.
Makeup kit?
Her makeup kit.
Oh.
Take 10 seconds to confer.
I just said Kim. Man don't have nothing.
All right, and that's our time. B.
Her clothes.
Her clothes! Got it! All right, you're getting the points. And now it's time to bring forward Halacey.
Do we want to show them what the?
Oh yeah, we're going to see that answer. We're going to stand right here.
Yeah, folks.
We've got 2 answers on the board.
What we were looking for were her shoes.
Oh!
Her jewelry. Go ahead and spin this wheel, Halacey.
Which direction?
Anyway.
No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies!
And that is spin it to win it. Go ahead and stand. Go back to your spots. And here's the deal. Everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points right now, Halacey, but not before I ask you potentially embarrassing question, okay? Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite one? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Orange.
Orange. Everyone turn around and look inside of your orange drawer. Luck be a lady tonight because you have found yourself some poker chips. And here's what you're going to do. Take your dominant hand, if you're right-handed, that's your right hand, and make a table with your elbow. Put a stack of poker chips on top of that elbow. You'll get 1 chance and 1 chance only to catch as many of those poker chips in the same hand as you can. For each of the poker chips that you have caught in that try, you will get 2 points. Ready, set, go! All right, don't pick anything up yet. Did we get anything dropping loot? High five for you. How many there? 6 points for Black David. Halacey.
0.
High five for you. Sarah, high fives. And B. High five. All right, let's give it up for Black David. All right, don't worry about the stuff on the floor. Our interns will pick that up later.
By that he means me.
Yes, make them pick that up. But you can put yours back in the drawer. And now I'm going to call forward Black David and B.
Get up here.
Shake hands. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop with the mind games.
All right. And in just a moment, Ethan will read.
All right, folks. Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Ghosts.
Ghosts! Yeah! Thank you, B. We'll play on this side. Black David is has put in a good answer. Halacey, I was going to call you Black David.
Okay.
So, Halacey, you look very familiar because I think you've been in a bunch of movies, even though I almost called you Black David. You are very familiar to me. So, what would be chasing you in a movie?
Dead.
A who?
Dead.
Debt! Oh! That's real. Dropping loot. Obviously, the student loans aren't chasing us. So, what would be?
Mobsters.
Mobsters! Yeah! All right. Black David, we've got 3 answers left on the board. Monsters and mobsters, or bad guys. What else could there be?
Girls.
Girls! Oh! Only
Black
in...
David, maybe.
Yeah, only in
movies.
Will Abner when it's Sadie Hawkins Day. That's when the girls definitely
Oh my
start chasing.
goodness, that's all that.
I know a lot of things. Okay, Halacey, we've got 3 answers on the board and only 1 chance. So if you get this right, we'll continue to play. Otherwise, they will get a chance to steal again.
Aliens.
Aliens! Oh! All right, take 10 seconds to confirm.
Aliens just kind of suck you up. They don't really spend time chasing.
And your time is up. Sarah.
Cars.
Cars! And now,
Let's see what those maximum motor drives.
Right, yeah.
We were also looking for the cops
Oh!
and Dogs.
Dogs! All right, Lacey, it's time for you to spin the wheel of fortune cookie again.
No whammies, 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 no whammies.
And that is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot again. And everyone, you're going to get a chance to earn some points. You're going to have a scavenger hunt. You will have 30 seconds to find an object that is hidden somewhere in this room. You will not need to touch it. Don't move from where you are. If you move, I'm going to put you back where you came from. Okay? If you see the object, put your hand in the air. At the end of 30 seconds, we will verify that you have found it. If you find it, you will get 5 points. You have 30 seconds to find the object that is listed on top of your drawer.
Oh! Like, put your hand up and see it? Yeah.
Alright, that's everybody up. So, drop and loot. What were you looking for?
A cow.
Did you find a cow?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Right over there.
Boom! Alright, Black David is already starting the trash talk for 5 points to you. Black David, what were you looking for?
A baseball.
Did you find the baseball?
It's right over there.
Boom, there it is. 5 points for Black David. Halacey,
I was supposed to find a fish,
did you find a fish?
technically.
Where?
But there's a duck
Right there. And he kind of hangs out with the fish.
Oh, that wouldn't be the fish up there.
No.
Oh. Let's get it from Halacey. Sarah.
I was gonna say my gloves, but that's completely fine.
What were you looking for?
Never mind.
No, what were you looking for? We don't understand.
For some reason, you said drawer. I thought like my personal drawer or what? I didn't even see this. Sorry.
Oh. The rubber ducky is right over there. Right over there. What were you looking
Next
for?
to the fish.
Baseball mitt.
A baseball mitt. Did you find it? There it is. 5 points for B. Let's give it up for our players. We've got one more round of Trivia Feud. Let's get Halacey and Sarah right here on the floor. And shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. And Ethan.
All right. Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
I couldn't tell who was first. Who was it?
Dog.
A dog! There it is!
Correct.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Drop and loot. Name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
Crocodile.
A crocodile! That's the one that sees you after a while, right?
That's
not
worse.
later.
Wow, that's right. Yeah,
That's definitely
not.
yes. Black David.
Elephant.
An elephant! We
There
never
we
forget
go.
that answer, Halacey.
Kitty cat.
A cat! There it is. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Drop and loot. We've got 3 answers on the board.
By his nose, right?
Yes, please.
By its nose.
I don't know. Tiger.
A tiger!
Oh,
That's in the cat
oh,
category.
yeah.
In the cat category.
Brain
So
fart.
here it is, Black David.
You don't say.
That's how game shows work, right? So Black David, if you get this right, we'll continue to play. Otherwise, they get 10 seconds and a 3rd chance to steal those points.
Armadillo.
An armadillo! That would be the shell. That would be the shell.
Oh, that was quick. They're already done.
All right. And B.
Pig.
A pig! There it is! There it is. Let's take a look and see what those remaining answers were.
All right. The 2 we were looking for were
An anteater and
a horse.
That is it. And it is now time to bring forward. We'll bring forward Sarah. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and that is whose time is it anyway? Stand right there, Sarah. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 other partners from this group.
2?
2, please.
2. I mean, besides me, anyone, yes.
All right, there you go. All right, so drop and loot. You're going to stand right behind Sarah. B, you're going to stand right here. And you're playing, and this is a good one for a camera. If you've got a camera, you can pull it out. Because this is Whose Time Is It Anyway? Whose time is it anyway? It starts with this. stand right here, Sarah. Your job is to take one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors and make a diving board out of your mouth with it, like so. Yes. Go ahead and put that up. Yeah. We've never used it before. That box is completely never used. Arms akimbo, Sarah, and drop and loop. You're going to take this eye mask and put it on and stick your arms through those holes.
Alright.
And B, you are the mouthpiece of this organization. So your job.
Did you get lost that?
Your job is to guide them to gather as many of these dimes and put them on that stick as possible. He's the hands, she's the stick, you're the mouth. Okay. And here's what's going to happen. At the end of 30 seconds, each of the silver dimes that's on that stick will be worth a point. Each of the gold dimes that's on that stick will be worth 3 points. And each of the dimes that look like they were a little bit stepped on, if there are any of these dimes on there, you will get no points at all. So please, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Sorry.
You ain't sorry.
Left hand.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Left hand. Okay.
Help him do a thing. Help him get that dime on that.
Here, lift your
15
hand up,
seconds left.
in, toward yourself.
10,
There.
Oh!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! And unfortunately, we were not able to get anything on there. But let's give it to our team! All right. And you can keep that tongue depressor. It is a souvenir of the Gameshow Gameshow. Let's do this. We're switching back to trivia questions, I believe.
Grab those
And now get your paddles ready. We have 6 new categories. Those are Sing That Verse, Iconic Clothing, Impressions, Super Challenge, Chicago Sports, and Carbs. And I'm coming over to you, Halasi.
Chicago sports. Pick one.
All right, for 1 point, let's see this question. What is Chicago's NFL team? All right, here it is, Halasi.
Green Bay Packers.
I'm giving you a point because you were so confident.
That's not the right answer, obviously. But what is Chicago's NFL team? And that is Sarah.
Bears.
Is it the Bears?
The Bears.
Yeah, like the look of disgust on her face when you say that. Here's the control of the board.
Let's sing that verse for 2.
All right, in this category, Sing That Verse, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that song, then you will get those points. For 2 points, let's see this verse. Just a small town girl. All right, Black David. Yeah! 2 points for Black David.
Surprise!
Sing that verse for 3.
All right, for 3 points. I can't get no. All right, that's Black David.
Satisfaction.
Gotta sing that, sir.
I can't get no satisfaction.
Yeah! Black David, you got those 3
When did he
points.
become Black David?
Oh no!
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Look what you've done.
He's just regular David.
I can't help you, Neil. I'm sorry. You're on your own.
So you said Black David. That's
Okay. Black David, you got it. Apparently everyone's Black David.
Carbs for 1.
All right, for 1 point. 2 rival types of this favorite food include New York style and Chicago deep dish. What food is it? All right, here you go.
Pizza.
Is it pizza?
Yes, it is.
Got 1 point for
pizza.
Lacey, and control of the board goes to you.
Sing That Verse for 4.
All right, 4 points. Because if you liked it,
Then you would have put a ring on.
yeah! All right, that is some points to you.
Somebody
Oh,
call
the ring
her
was already up.
Phoebe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
I found clothing for 3 points.
Alright, for 3 points, here's a question in iconic clothing. What was Steve Urkel's favorite clothing accessory? Alright. Here's, I think this is Black David. Okay.
Overalls.
Is it overalls?
No, it is not.
Not overalls. And Sarah.
Suspenders?
Is it suspenders?
Yes, it is.
That is the answer.
You shouldn't have put it out behind his back.
Alright, you got control.
Trying to be nice.
Let's do super challenges for 1.
Alright, for 1 point, what is that super challenge? Ooh, it's the middle name challenge. Are you ready to define that one?
Yes, I am, folks. All right. You guys are going to have 30 seconds to organize yourselves by middle name. And to make it interesting, though, I'm going to join you guys because you guys only have 2. We can talk, but the first team to go from A to Z by middle name wins. If you don't have a middle name, you're going to go before A. Do we have any questions?
I would say once you get yourself in order, raise your hand and I'm going to come to you and verify.
All right. You want to count us in?
Ready, set, go!
G. Oh, G. Zero.
Alright. Oh, I saw hands on both sides. So we're going to verify.
Alexander.
Alexander.
Amara.
Amara.
Nafisa.
Sorry.
Nafisa.
Nafisa. O-A-A-N. There we go. And here.
Arnold.
Arnold.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Graham.
Graham. Oh, you're both in order, but I saw the hands over here first. So it is this team getting the points.
Look who I have to work with.
And
Interns no more than you
dropping
think.
loose. Dropping loose.
That's true.
Time for you to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And that is the snatch phrase. Go ahead and stand right here. And your job is to pick one of these 2 to be an opponent.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
All right, dropping loot. Sarah, come on out.
Oh, no, this is B.
Oh, sorry, B. Sorry, I didn't see exactly where you pointed. But B, boy, are you Black David? Okay, so everyone's Black David as far as I can tell. I'm very confused. All right, dropping loot. B, you are going to be. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
The following episode will not be shown on
Please enjoy the very last game show. We're going on 90.
You are now the captains of your team. Your job is to get your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can do or say anything that you like except for the words that you're trying to get them to guess. So if it's fire truck, you can say it's a red emergency vehicle. It goes woo woo woo, but you can't say the word fire nor the word truck, and you can't say the word fire truck. For each word or phrase that your teammates get, you all will be getting a point. So drop and loot. B, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
So it's like a branch. It's not really a branch. It's a part of the branch. Be short and short.
Oh, yeah. I'm walking up the stairs and you can make me hold it this.
Okay.
I walk up.
Okay, so I'm dreaming, but it's bad dream.
15 seconds.
Okay. Oh, so a flower is,
Keeping
when it
hold
expands, it's
on the top part of the
Bloom.
house.
Bloom.
It's
Oh,
TV show.
10 seconds.
So NBC named after it.
Blossom.
There we go.
It's on the top of the
5, 4,
It's coming up
3,
on one street.
2,
Blood.
1.
That's time! All right, so B, what words and phrases did you get? Did you get any of the phrases? That's 0 points for this team. Oh, so sad. All right, what did you get?
We got twig, nightmare, blossom, and cloud.
That's 4 points for this team. Let's give it up for our players. Woo!
Yeah! You don't have to cheer.
And Sarah, I'm coming to you with control of the board.
Let's do impressions for 2.
All right, great. In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can do an impression of them, then put your paddle out for 2 points. Let's see an impression of Mr. T. All right, this is the one I saw. I'm so sorry, it came out early. No, I'm just sad and confused.
You got the point, Black David. Happy now.
All right.
Impressions for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's see this impression of Share. All right, Lacey. All right,
Ten impressions before.
4 points. Bugs Bunny. All right.
And what's up, Doc?
Yeah! All right. Catching right up there, and control of the board goes to you.
Save that verse for 1 point.
All right, for 1 point, let's see this verse. Do you want to build a... Oh, this is the one that came out after I spoke.
A snowman?
Sing that, please.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh!
Got this. You know what?
We're giving it.
Yeah,
All right. All right. And, oh, you have a cough.
Yeah, yes, just sing that verse for 5.
All right, let's kill out the sing that verse. If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the... All right, B.
Love Shack!
Love Shack, baby! Nicely done. You've got control of the board.
Super challenges for 4 points.
All right, for 4 points, let's take a look at this super challenge. It's the three-legged race. Ethan.
All right, folks. Come on down here, B. Come on right down by this mark. Now, B, choose one person you trust with your life and with your points. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness. Black David, he seems like a trustworthy.
Okay, you're the one making the call, not me. Now, you're going to eventually turn around and scooch over that way a little bit to both of you. But now, B, choose 2 people you want to compete with in this game.
Lacey and dropping loot.
All right, get out there. Come on over here on this side of you two. You two can scooch over a little bit more. Black David, scooch over a little bit more. Black David, scooch over. Black David, scooch over. All right. Now, you guys know what a three-legged race is, but we're not going to tie up your legs. This ain't that kind of game show. What you're going to do instead is one of you is going to loop your inside leg over the leg of your partner. Only one person's going to do this, otherwise it doesn't work. They got it. There we go. Now, you guys are going to have 10 seconds to race to Neil. The first team to give him a high five will get these points. Do we understand? Do we okay, they're laughing. 3, 2, 1, go!
And Jump and Luke. Lacey and Luke are taking that 4 points.
They are taking that 4 points.
I'm coming over to you, Sarah, because you weren't involved at all.
Got a little bit dragged.
Let's try carbs for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's take a look at this
Load up on
question. What cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? Oh, and that was Black David.
Wheaties?
Is it Wheaties?
Yes,
That's
it is
5
Wheaties.
points to you. And let's get Lacey back up here for another chance to spin the wheel. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And here we are, it's the tier tractor. Stand right here, Lacey. Stand right here, because you are going to run into our most terrifying event. The tier tractor! Stand right here. So, this is our tier tractor. I don't want you to be too scared, Lacey, but I'm going to ask you to look inside here and tell us what you see. Say nuts. Those are not nuts. Those are jelly beans. All right, Lacey, you're going to get a chance for 5 points if you eat one of those jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. However, here's the catch. One of those jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is not in any way delicious. I will give you a clue right now. One of those jelly beans is caramel corn, and the other one is moldy cheese. So, for 5 points, cheer them on, everyone! David, how's it take?
Moldy cheese?
Moldy cheese! All right.
You
You want the other one, apparently.
Both moldy cheese.
Both moldy cheese! All right, you're getting 10 points. No more.
have impressions for 3.
All right, for 3 points, let's take a look. Scooby-Doo. Oh, and that is Lacey. Yeah! And you got control.
Impressions for 1.
Let's close out those impressions of Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, there it is.
I'll get to the job. I won the game, so I know how to overplay, but the you get down. Okay, that was almost half a movie.
You got control.
Are they eating what? Johnny beans? Get out of here.
Carbs for 2.
All right, for 2 points. He's hoping that they don't like it. What would you say to someone trying to swipe your Kellogg's breakfast waffles? And that is B.
Lego my ego.
Is it Lego My Ego?
Yes,
it is Lego My Ego. Nicely done. You've got control of the board.
Alright, let's have iconic clothing with 4 points.
All right, for 4 points. In 2010, Lady Gaga wore a dress made out of what atypical material to the MTV Video Music Awards? And that was clearly Lacey.
Sequence.
Is it sequins? That would be a typical material.
Look,
What
they're
atypical
so cheap.
material was at the MTV Video Music Awards? And that was Sarah.
Meat?
Was it meat?
It was
meat.
meat.
It was raw beef.
Yes, it was.
Raw
she
beef.
went
You got
with
control.
Iconic clothing for 5.
All right, for 5 points.
5 points.
In A Christmas Story, the Pink Nightmare is a nickname for what outfit?
Classic holiday movie, A Christmas Story.
Written by Gene Wolfe, Trop and Luke.
Let's go and guess it out there. Easter Bunny?
Is the bunny?
Yes.
Yeah! All right. And
Technically,
Trop and
Christmas
Luke.
Story.
Oh.
Trop and Luke, you're going to come
Thanks.
forward. Come forward, and we've only got one more wheel right here, and that is teal or not teal. It's teal or not teal. So go ahead and stand right back there, and you'll notice that we have 4 briefcases there. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 to bring right back here, but not without the help of everyone. Help them choose, everyone. The teal one! The teal one! You only got 4 minutes. Go!
No, not teal.
Hurry up.
Silver.
You got to get another one.
Oh! Anything that's not what
All right.
said.
Are you feeling safe about your choice?
No, he's
Take them
All
all.
right.
I didn't mean that.
And what you go ahead and take those back. And what you don't know is that these briefcases have a 0. Go ahead and put those down. These briefcases have a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 that will be added to your score. Let's see what you did not pick.
well. Didn't pick a 2.
You did not pick a 2.
All right.
All right. Let's take a look at what's in this briefcase.
And you did not pick a 5.
Oh, so one of those is a 0. One of those is a 1. Help them make a choice. Help them make a choice, everyone. Teal, steel, left, right.
Right.
Steel.
Did you say come on?
Steel.
Teal.
Steel.
Oh wait, you got Steel.
No.
All right, folks. It's a 1.
Oh, that's our
Hey,
1
hey,
point.
hey,
That is the last minute to win it. In fact, we are in the final 3.5 minutes of the Game Show, so we are in what I like to call lightning round. Every question will be worth double points, and I will be picking those questions. So let's take a look at Chicago sports for 2. Name Chicago's 2 MLB teams, and that.
Cubs, White Sox.
Yeah, that's 4 points for you. Let's go to iconic clothing for 1. What type of hat did Indiana Jones wear?
Stop trying to stab him.
Classic chocolate brown fedora.
Is it a fedora?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 2 points with extra for detail.
All right, fair enough. All right, that is 2 points for Halacey. Let's go to carbs for 3. The Cronuts is a cross between what 2 breakfast carbs? And that is Sarah.
Donut and a croissant.
Is it a donut and a croissant? That
Yes,
is
it is.
Nicely done. That is points for you. We will go to Chicago Sports for 3.
Chicago Sports 3.
This soccer team shares its name with a locally shot TV show. And that...
The Fire.
Is it the Fire? That's
Yes,
the
it
way.
is.
That's the way. And we will go to Carbs for 4.
Carbs for 4.
What is it called when a runner will eat a large meal, usually pasta, the night before a race? And that is Halasi.
Carbo loading.
Is it carbo loading? There it is. That's
correct.
8 points for you. We'll go to iconic clothing for 2. What color was Michael Jackson's jacket in the Thriller video? All right, this is the one that I saw. Sarah.
Red.
Is it red? There
That
it
is
is.
correct.
That is the way. And we've got two questions left in Chicago sports. We'll do 4 points.
4 points.
How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right.
3.
Is it 3? It's not 3. Black David.
6.
Is it 6? That
Yes,
is
it 6.
8 points for Black David. And we're going to go to Chicago sports for 5 points. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? And that is...
The Chicago Sky.
Is it the Chicago Sky? It
Yes,
is the
it
Chicago
is.
Sky.
I
That's
almost
10
didn't
points
hear
for
that.
you. And we're going to do our final thing of the night, and that is Super Challenge number 2.
Oh boy.
And this is the neck ball pass. Ethan, we could use your help. In just a moment, we're going to be passing out these neck balls. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. And here's what's going to happen. Drop and loot. Ethan, I'm going to give you these balls. You're going to put them in your necks. You're going to pass them down until they reach Halasi, until they reach B. We're going to pass them neck to neck. Once it reaches B and Halasi, you're going to take a 360-degree turn and pass them all the way back up, okay? And once it gets back to you, drop and loot. Once it gets back to you, Ethan, your job is to put it back in this basket, which will be over here. And the first
Come here, big
team
boy.
to get that in there, every member of that team will get 10 points. So, ready, set, go! You got it?
Spin around, 360, 360.
Come on,
Bring it
Halasi.
back, bring it back. Oh,
Spin it out!
Oh, wait,
Put it back on your leg.
Tell us how you're doing, Lacey.
Black David's neck.
Because he's Black David?
His neck is hot.
Oh, I finally figured out who Black David was. All right, so we don't know who has won the Game Show yet, but do we?
I mean, if they look over there.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's see. Do we have any ties for
We
you?
do not have any ties.
All right, so in 3rd place.
Would you like another one?
Yes, please.
Well, folks, please give a big round of applause for our 3rd place winner, Sarah!
Water bottle from our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axes. Let's give it up for Sarah! All right, in 2nd place. Thank you so much.
2nd place, we have, some may call her Bee, some may call her the Queen Bee, but still, give it up for Bee!
You have won a free admission to one of our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axes. We will teach you how to throw an axe at the wall, and you will have awesome axe throwing competition. Let's give it up for me! And then last, but certainly the opposite of least.
This was promised at the beginning. We must now crown the game show royalty. Please, hail your new game show king,
Water bottle and a pass to Ragnarok axe throwing, and also you are our new game show king. And you all bow to our king.
All bow, all hail,
Bow to your
all
king.
hail, especially you, Black David.
And here's your scepter, and we're all going to dance this out.
All right, folks, the Pinklebottom dance, if you please.
Put it out, bring it in, and you're put it in. Come on out,